Hey everyone, in today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to install and use DeepSeek, which is a strong competitor to ChatGPT, Cloud, and Google Gemini. It's impressive because it's faster, it's free, and it's open source. I'll show you how you can use it online, both on your computer and on your mobile. But at the end of this video, I'll show you how you can download it and use it on your machine. And since it's very lightweight, that's what's catching people's attention. It's extremely lightweight. You don't need a supercomputer to install it on your machine and use it offline without the internet. So let's get started here. First, let's go through the computer. We need to go to the DeepSeek website. Super simple. From deepseek.com. Then you're just going to come here and click on Start Now. You'll notice that for those who use ChatGPT or Google Gemini, it's really quite similar, right? Basically, if you know how to use one, you know how to use the other, but there are some important guidelines to keep in mind. All right, the first thing you're going to do is click here on New Chat, right? To open a new conversation, and you're going to type your prompt here, your question, your command, along with some interesting buttons. Here, when you click on this DeepSeek, it's kind of like that. The OpenAI model called O3 or 1 or 3, depending on when you're watching this video. And basically, it's a deeper kind of thinking. It takes longer to respond because it uses a kind of reasoning where it looks at your question, confirms it, let's say, it confirms more than once, and then brings you the answer. In addition, here, there's the search button where you connect DeepSeek to the internet, and from there, you can ask current questions. For example, I don't know, last week, your team just won the championship, for example, you might ask, right? A new president has taken office in the United States. You're going to ask, and it will know because it will be connected to the internet. But for that, you need to click here and it will turn blue. And here there's the button to chat with the documents. You can upload an image or a text file and you can ask the document questions. Let's check all of that out. Let's start here first without pressing that internet button. Let's see how his database is doing. So let's go. When was the last time they updated your data? Interesting here that although he is multilingual, you can speak fluently in English, Spanish, or Portuguese. We always put it here either in English or even in Chinese. Or even in Chinese, but let's stick to English since everyone understands that very well. All right, let's go back here and I'll switch to English. Let's see what it will respond. Then we'll test it in other languages. Look, it's updated until July 2024. Remember, without pressing the button here, then it will be updated. Now let's ask the question in Brazilian Portuguese to see if it understands. All right. Now I'm going to click on search here so it will connect to the internet and it should, in theory, answer updated questions. So let's go. Let's ask like this. What's new? President of the United States, perhaps? All right. If it answers John Biden, that's wrong. If it answers Donald Trump, that's right. Let's take a look here. Ask the question. You see that now it says searching, right? And if I click here, in this little arrow here, it said that it found 33 results. So if I click here on this little arrow, I can see the sources from where it got the news, where it pulled it from. And it's cool that here, besides seeing the list and the names of the news articles, I can see the title, Donald Trump. 47th president, Donald Trump, new president, and so on. And I can also see it here in the text itself. This paragraph here that it made, it looked at source 1, source 10, and source 13. Look how neat. Here in this last paragraph, he used font 10, font 11, font 1, and font 9. And I can see both here in the text and here in an extremely quick way. So I always recommend putting this search here. Cool. Now let's test the conversation through documents. Let's go. What do I have to do here? I'm going to start a new chat. Just a reminder that here on the left side, I can also see the history. That's really interesting. Let's go ahead and send an image now. What am I going to do here? I have to remove the search. Okay. If not, it doesn't enable the little clip here. So I disabled it. I'm going to click here. Great. And now I'm going to choose an image from my computer. Just a reminder that a little later, we're going to talk about how to upload it on a mobile phone. Let's go to my library. Let's take an image here. It's easier for him to describe. Let's go. Let's get it here. Image, will it work? Let's see if I can send images of celebrities, in this case here. Let's see here in the text extract. Cool. So look, this is what we noticed. We noticed that it doesn't read reading images, right? So it probably only reads text. So let's test some text here. Just a reminder that obviously updates may come. I'm just going to send a PDF right here. A PDF with scripts of my videos, okay? Let's take a look here. Basically, I'm going to talk about it later. Don't say that I lied, okay? What's in this file? Here are 3 scripts from my channels. Maker Academy, which is about artificial intelligence, and also Daily Artificial Intelligence, because that's my channel in the United States, Daily Artificial Intelligence, and my channel in Brazil, Maker Academy. And here, in this script, there are 3 videos. There are 3 scripts that talk about artificial intelligence. So, I've already given the answer here. Let's take a look. I'm going to put it here. What topic is it about? The file document. Let's see if it will respond correctly. Let's go. The file is about 3 main news stories related to technological advancements. New quantum chip from Google, Openio 3, and Elon Musk and his innovations. If we quickly open the document right here, just so you can actually see that I'm not lying. Now, look, I'm just going to open the PDF here. Great. Look, news number 1, new quantum chip from Google. News number 2, Openio 3. And news number 3. There he is again, Elon Musk, which is exactly what he answered. So that's totally correct. So, congratulations, it works really well. In the case of DeepSeek, here we're going to open new chat. Let's put this diptych here, and let's ask a more difficult question. Let's put it this way, or that normally artificial intelligence, it hallucinates, let's say. Let's ask a question of physics, right? I'm even going to use his competitor here. Let's go. Let's quickly get the ChatGPT here. Let's put it on the screen. Great, I put it on the screen. I'm going to open a new chat. I'm going to do the following. Give me a very difficult physics question that only a PhD would be able to answer. So I'm asking it to give me the question. Well, folks, it gave the question here. Look. All right, here comes a question. What is the experimental value of the anomalous magnetic moment of the muon? And how does it differ from the prediction of the standard model? If you know the answer, comment down below. What am I going to do? I'm going to copy this question here. Great. I'm not going to dare to know what is the answer. But I'm going to click here on DeepSeek. I'm going to paste it here. What is he going to do? He's going to think a lot, reflecting on how to respond. What's interesting here, he's laying out the reasoning he goes through, the step-by-step of his thought process. Give me the answer. You know when you hear that expression like this, like, I'm thinking here in silence, then suddenly another person, they're thinking and you're talking to yourself. No, I'm thinking out loud, right? So basically here, it's like we're stepping into the AI's thoughts and seeing the whole reasoning process, all the calculations for him to arrive at the answer. In a thought process, with such a difficult question, he's probably going to say, okay, following this theory, I'm going to use this calculation. I'll take this, this, and this into account. And in this environment I've created under these conditions, I'm going to give you that answer. Did you get that? So it's a pretty complex thing meant for mathematical calculations, for programming, so for people, companies, and very specific situations. But he's reasoning through it here, and maybe in 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes he'll give the answer. As he gives the answer, I wanted to know from you, he comments. Down below, did you like Deep System? Do you think it's comparable to ChatGPT since it's fast and free? Would you switch a $20 subscription of ChatGPT, the Plus subscription? And would you switch for something free that, by the way, at the end of this video, I'll show you how you can download and install it on your computer? Comment. So, below I want to know, let's check to see if he gave the answer. Let's go. After 5 minutes, he gave the answer here. That's right. If you look, check out the size of the reasoning here. Imagine, back in the day, before AI, there was that physicist at the board, right? Doing those calculations here, but anyway, it works. I'm not going to dare to say whether the answer is right or not. Well, moving on now, let's go ahead and get DeepSeek on your phone. That's right. Exactly the same process both for Android and for iPhone. All right, I've already tested it. I've installed it on both, but I have to show one of them here because they're the same, right? So I'm going to use Android here. I've already put it on my computer screen. This is the screen of my phone. And you're going to search here for DeepSeek AI Assistant, and you're going to do the installation. In my case, it would be to open it because I've already used it. There's even a search here, right? Basically, it's going to start like this. Oh, new chat, including the little new chat button. It stays up here on the right side. You have the place to put the prompt here. You have the deep thinking here, that depending on your phone, it will already appear in English, Portuguese, Spanish, or Chinese. This is really interesting. It has the search feature here, which is what we used, that basically connects to the internet. I always recommend keeping it on. You're only going to turn it off for what? To simply activate the option to send the document here. And look how interesting. On the phone, you have the document, you have the OCR image recognition, and you have photos. My question is the following. Will it recognize a photo on the phone? We already know that it recognizes documents. Now, the photo, will it only recognize when there's text, or will it be able to describe the image? Let's see this now. I'm going to click here. I'm going to put it during the app. It will go to my photo library or to the camera. In this case, it went to the camera. I wanted it to go to the photo library. Let's see if it can do it, right? OCR recognition. I believe it only goes to the camera. What am I going to do? I'm going to grab my phone here. You are seeing my setup. And I'm going to take a picture of my computer here. I'll snap my computer. All right, let's see if it can describe the photo or if it's just the text. Let's see here. Let's hit, okay, look, it loaded 100% analyzing. Let's see here. If it recognizes the photo, it means that the phone is more advanced than the computer. Look, you're still analyzing the photo here. What I would write here, I'm going to put it, describe it. Image. He recognized the image here on the computer. That problem appeared. It failed. So let's see here, describe the image. Let's see if it will describe it. The image contains a series of numbered lists under the title, which means, okay, so you see, it still doesn't recognize the image. It tried to find the text in the image. So what's it for? To take a picture of a document, you take a picture of the document and you ask what's written. Let's grab anything here. Let me grab something here. I'll get one here. Notepad here, and there's some text here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to click here again on the image. Cool. So I'm going to do a test here. I'm going to open the screen of my phone again. Wonderful. And I'm going to take this picture here, which has some text. Great. Real-time test. Now I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to see if it can recognize the text. So once again, I'm going to put what's written now. So what's written? I'm going to put the question mark. And let's see if it brings me what's written here. Look, it got it, but not very well. Because it says developer, which isn't written here. It said Satin, which is S-A-T-I-N. So I'm going to show here on the computer screen what's written S-E-T-I-N and the website too. It brought it back wrong. I want to say like this to describe a PDF document. Wonderful, it worked really well. Now, for image, he still needs something more polished. Updates are coming. Let's put it here in search and let's do it like this. Could you please give me the latest 5 news stories about artificial intelligence? Remember that I put it here to search, so it's going to connect to the internet. It even shows up here that it's searching the internet. Sometimes a search appears, something like that. In this case, it didn't show up here. After he shows it, he displays the number of results he found. What are the sources? And then he shows the result here. I could have opened a new chat, right? Which would be ideal, right? But let's see what he's going to do here, keeping in mind that it might take a while or not, depending on how many people are connected. What time of day are you doing this, right? Or what you requested, but usually it's quick. Here, in this case, look, the server is busy. So he didn't let it go through. There are a lot of people searching. Let's just try one more time, but it works the same way it did on the computer. Let's open it again here, open a new chat, and now I'm going to put it here. Measure. The power 5. Latest updates and news on intelligence. Artificial, legal question mark. Just a reminder that I recorded this video at the same time of day, right? You can see that it worked on the computer. Let's see here now on the mobile. I've already sent it. Let's see if it will go through. There was a time when I did a test, look, and it showed that it's exactly this here. Oh, but he showed the results, but he didn't. Then it gave me the 5 news articles, but only by the results. Here, I can already see. What is it? What does the year 2025 expect from artificial intelligence? It's cool that he searches in more than one country. That's really good. Here, what will AI be like in 2025? Even though it's 5 news articles, he searched in more than 30 places. Look how cool indeed, technology news, the latest 7 trends. and more. From 2025 and 2026, look at this craziness. Donald Trump announced an investment of $500 million. That would be for the Stargate, so I have the sources. I could simply come in here and look at the original news. Exactly what I said. He didn't give me the answer, but he gave me the results. With the results, I could come here and click on one of the results. Let's click here on a result. Look, it's going to open the news here. So it already gave me part of the result. It was really interesting. And now, as I promised, let's see how to easily download and install the model for you to use on your computer. Let's go. Basically, you're going to see here on Google and you're going to type in Look Deep. Seek download model, and you can download it both from Hugging Face and GitHub. I'm going to log into Hugging Face, which is what we usually call what I use. I'm already logged in, but it doesn't matter. And then basically you're going to go into files and versions. Just remember that you need to be logged in. Okay. With your free account, you just need to sign up and you'll see that there are several models here. Oh, there's 5.3, Giga 4.3, 4.37, 1.32. So you need to see which version you're going to download, right? There are heavier versions and the heavier ones are lighter or even lighter versions. But to keep this video from getting long, leave your comments below. Do you want me to do a specific lesson on how to install DeepSeek on your computer? All right, just a reminder, leave a like, leave a comment if it shows up. If you're on your phone and have any questions, leave your comments below with your opinion. If you liked it, okay.